Hello and welcome to the special holiday edition of Inside the Park. My name is Alyssa Ali and I'll be your host for the show. We're talking about everything for the holiday season in this episode, including winter break camps for early childhood development. There's a holiday open house at the Friendship Park Conservatory, and as we get into the holidays, we know it's a lot about holiday fitness. Find out more on how to get in shape for the holiday season with all of our holiday fitness classes with Caroline Schaefer. And then we're going to talk about music with free holiday concerts. We talk about that with Ralph Wilder, and then we're off to the studio to find out more about all of their holiday offerings. That's all next on this episode of Inside the Park. Here with Kathy Molnar, the early childhood and youth manager here at the Recplex. Kathy, we have to talk about winter classes. When the kids are taking a break from school, tell us what they can do here.
We have a wonderful program here called Winter Break Camp. It's for kindergartners through 5th grade, and it's held December 26th, 27th, and 28th, and in January 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We're in the stages of planning right now, but in the past where we went to like Pickwick Movie Theater, Chuck E. Cheese, we go swimming here at our facility, Schaumburg Waterworks and everything, and we keep the kids occupied.
Okay.
They could drop off as early as 7 o'clock and pick up as late as 6 for only $30 for a day for a child, and then the second child will be $25 for the early bird. We keep the kids busy, so I know winter break is a little bit shorter this year because the school schedule is a little different, but you know, if you need some things to get done, drop the kids off here. They have a great time. And also we're doing this Winter Wonderland in our pool that the children will be attending, and I believe that's on Thursday, December 27th. So
that's great, and you're keeping the kids busy, but also, you know, keeping them learning as well, because you know, when you do take that break, what kind of ways will they be able to learn during these classes as well?
Well, it's more like socializing, you know, getting with some kids that they hung out during the summer, and also my summer staff too. So it's just, you know, to see old friends and old faces, they really love it. So
that's perfect.
And we have a huge facility. We can accommodate a great number of kids, and any school district could come. So it doesn't have to be just District 59 that we serve during the year. So whoever wants to come, there's no non-resident fees. It's just all $30 a day.
Yes. It is such a great deal for parents, you know, looking to have their kids do something beneficial during their winter break. How would parents get involved and get their kids enrolled in this class?
The brochure is scheduled to drop November 27th, I believe it is, so they can register at that time. And we usually accept registration up to like December 20th because it's a little bit later this year.
Yeah.
And once the spaces are filled up, but we take 65 kids a day, so we have a good amount. And then there's 6 days, you can choose one or all of them, whatever you want, whatever your needs are.
All right, well, nice and easy to sign up for these winter classes. I know we want to get going and play some games here with the kids who are here right now, so we're going to sign off. But for more information, you can visit www.mppd.org. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now here with Barb Cook, the horticulturist at the Friendship Park Conservatory. Barb, it's getting to be that time of year. What are we doing here? What kind of do-it-yourself decorations?
Well, this is actually a winter planter that we put together. It's a small one, but we have these all over our building. And it gives a really fun winter feeling to our building, and it's great for the holidays.
What do you have to do?
Well, these are just evergreens that we kind of snipped from around our grounds here, and we're just kind of placing them in, and eventually we're going to have like a mini Christmas tree here, a spruce tip, and you know, we'll have some red dogwoods and things like that. So it's very festive, and it's a perfect thing for someone to make for their front door.
I think I could even do this.
I think you could. This is very easy.
Good.
Very
That's
easy.
exciting.
Everyone can do this.
Barb, let's talk about the holiday open house coming up on December 1st. Though, what's that all about?
Well, the holiday open house happens right here at the Friendship Park Conservatory. It's on December 1st, and it's really one of the biggest events we have here at the conservatory. So it's a completely free free event, and it is a fabulous event for kids of all ages, families with young kids. It doesn't make any difference what your age is.
Okay.
We've got musical groups that come and perform in our banquet room. We have hay rides that happen in the back area.
Oh my gosh.
Snow or no snow,
Okay.
they still go on.
Oh.
And we have activities for the kids, so they'll make something and take it home with them. We, of course, have free cookies and hot cider and things like that. We actually have live reindeer. And we've kind of changed the timing of our reindeer this year so that if you come at the beginning, you'll see the reindeer because they're going to come at about noontime.
Oh my gosh.
And if you wait a little later after lunch, they'll still be here until 2 o'clock.
Oh, that's
so
perfect.
that's a great thing. And then, of course, we have poinsettias that are part of our event, and we grow the poinsettias ourselves in our greenhouse.
Oh my gosh.
And so we have these available for sale. People can buy this poinsettia, which will be in full color by that time, for $5.
Oh, that's
okay.
nothing.
So it's kind of a fun way. It's a good place to buy your poinsettias.
Absolutely.
And like I said, we grow them right here in our greenhouse.
That's the way to do
So
it.
it's really nice.
The holiday open
So-
house coming up December 1st, then definitely a way to get in the spirit of the holiday
is.
times.
It's a great event, and you just don't want to miss it.
No, never.
Yeah,
It
it's
sounds-
fun.
I wanna see the
so much
reindeer.
fun. They're gorgeous.
That's so
Yeah.
exciting. We also have another event. I love talking to you about this. Cooking with Dave.
Yeah.
Tell us more. What is the theme this time around?
Well, Cooking with Dave is going to happen in January. January 15th, I think the date is on that. And he's going to talk about gluten-free cooking. Which every time we have an event, someone suggests that for a segment
Popular
with
trend
Dave.
now.
It is, and there are a lot of people out there that need to follow a gluten-free diet, but it doesn't mean you have to do that. It's just another option, another way to cook healthy.
Okay.
So, and if you've ever been to Cooking with Dave, he does a fabulous show, and he's so entertaining, and the price is right. And again, that happens in our banquet room. Everyone has samples of everything that he makes. And we have wine available, so you can kind of make it a night out.
Yeah.
And in the cold winter of January months,
You're going to want to do
you
that.
need a night out. Yeah.
Absolutely. So Cooking with Dave coming up on January 15th, the theme gluten-free. But tell me a little bit more about Journey into Outer Space. What are we doing here?
Well, that's a class for 3 to 5-year-olds.
Okay.
And that is Miss Mary's classes. She does a wonderful job with all the kids. And for that event, or for that class, we're actually going to be talking about the moon and the stars and outer space in general. And it's very much hands-on activities. They do crafts and stories and things like that. So it's a real popular class. The kids just love it.
I would love that as well.
Yeah,
What about
yeah.
Swing and Safari, though? Another class?
That is a class, and that actually happens in, I believe, January. So after the holidays, when you've got that lull, when the kids are like still kind of cooped up inside, again, that one talks about animals and parrots and monkeys and what kids don't like, those kinds of animals. So it's again hands-on, and they do songs and just kind of music things and games and stories and. It's just a great hour and a half of playtime for the kids.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And how would parents sign up for those classes?
They can call us here. Our number 847-298-3500. They can go online and look for more information on that, or of course they can stop in at any of our Park District buildings and look at a brochure and sign up that way too. Very easy.
Maybe the
easy.
reindeer will go to the safari class.
Oh,
bring
I
them.
don't know. Are reindeer in the safari?
Probably not. That might not work. Well, Barb Cook and I are going to continue making our do-it-yourself garden plants here for the holidays. So we're going to have a lot of fun. As Barb mentioned, for more information, you can call 847-298-3500. what are you doing?
Oh, hi, sorry.
Hey.
I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving classes.
Oh, very exciting. Caroline Schaefer here, Alyssa Ali, Mount Prospect TV. Caroline is a group fitness and personal training coordinator. We're here, you're getting ready for something fun. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, we have a great lineup of classes for Thanksgiving this year. We are doing our Thanksgiving spin, which we've done for the past few years, been very successful, a lot of fun. We're also going to be doing a Zumba Pilates combination class that's new this year. And we are also offering a 4G class, which is our strength training. And we're gonna mix it up with a little bit of mind body too, to kind of relax everybody before they eat all that turkey and start the holidays.
That sounds like a plan. And how would folks get involved getting ready for the holidays and taking these classes?
If they want to sign up for these classes, they can do it online. They can go to our website and do that, or if they're in the building and want to do it in person, they can do that as well. They can sign up at our facilities.
Easy enough. So we're talking about Thanksgiving. We have to talk about holiday boot camp. This is something that I think is a lot of fun going into the holidays, like you said. Eating a lot, stressful times. Tell us a little bit about Holiday Boot Camp.
Holiday Boot Camp is something, again, that we've been running for a couple of years now, a very successful program. It's a little bit less of a commitment than our regular boot camp. We know people are really busy around the holidays, so we offer it 2 nights a week, and it'll be on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, and it's an hour-long class. It's just a great way to keep exercising through the holidays. You know, we eat a little bit more, we stay up a little bit later, you know, we're a little bit more stressed, so it's just a great way to keep you going until the new year starts.
What kind of things do you do in boot camp? Is it all cardio?
It's a good combination. It's a mix. We do a mixture of cardio, we do strength training, we work on core and balance, and a little bit of everything. There's usually nice, good relaxation in there too, which is necessary that time of year.
Absolutely, getting ready for the holidays. I think even I might be able to do that one. It's only 2 nights a week, so Holiday Boot Camp. And we have to talk about, I love this name, Hip Hop into the new year. It has to do with hip hop dancing, am I right?
Yes. On New Year's Eve, we're going to be offering the morning of a hip hop class that is just a good time. Have fun, come out, party, start the New Year's Eve evening off, or actually morning into the evening in a great way. And you know, just a great way to burn a couple more calories before the new year.
Absolutely. So it looks like a lot of fun going into the holidays here as far as workouts and fitness goes. But tell us, Caroline, a little bit about the memberships and college memberships at that during those breaks.
Yes, we have our super sale that's going to be starting up at the end of November, and that's a great thing. People really need to look into that to take advantage of it. $50 off, you know, it's a great sale. Then also for our college students that are in town, you know, it's hard for them sometimes to make a commitment for a 6-month or a 3-month membership. Right. So this has been designed for them. It'll cover both the Thanksgiving break and the holiday break that they get between their semesters. So, you know, all they have to do is show their college ID and proof, you know, that they're going to school, and they can save some money.
It's as easy as that. There's no excuses then, college students.
That's right.
All right, Caroline, let's get going. We're going to get going on the bikes here. We're going to take a spinning class together. Why not, as I always say. For more information on everything we just talked about, visit www.mppd.org. Here with Ralph Wilder. And Ralph, I always get excited when I get to talk to you because we get to talk about music, and we have a wonderful concert coming up, the Winter Concert Series. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the Christmas concerts for the Mount Prospect Community Band is always one of the most fun things of the entire year. This year we're just proud to be able to do 2 performances in local churches. On Sunday, the 2nd of December at 4 in the afternoon, we will be at Trinity United Methodist Church. And the following Sunday, the 9th of December, we will be at St. Paul Lutheran Church, also at 4 p.m. Both of these concerts are free of charge. Both of them are a wonderful, old-fashioned, family-style Christmas concert, beginning with Sleigh Ride and ending with Handel's famous Hallelujah Chorus.
To really put you in the mood.
In between, there'll be everything you've ever heard and sing-alongs, and we're going to be using Amy Kuipert, our wonderful singer, to lead the sing-along and to sing along with the band. And we're looking forward to our Christmas concerts because we all get in the mood and everybody goes out and shops right after the concert.
Oh, I love it. Do you think everybody in the band will be wearing the Santa hat, or will it just be you?
We will have a number of them wearing Santa hats and ties that pulsate and glow red and green and all that.
Very, very excited for these concerts coming up on December 2nd and 9th. But Ralph, tell us a little bit about the Veterans Day concert that has just recently passed. How was it?
It was really amazing. We were again at St. Paul Lutheran Church on November 11th on Veterans Day. Now, because it was on Veterans Day, the entire theme of the concert, was in honor of veterans. The name of the concert was To Those Who Serve, a concert in honor of American veterans who served in military conflicts. And it was a chronological concert. We had music from the Revolutionary War, from the Civil War, from the First World War, from the Second World War. We had other music. We had a wonderful clarinet concerto on there featuring a local wonderful musician named Brian Patty, a brilliant clarinetist. Really, probably the most stirring, the most moving part of the entire concert was during the World War II segment. We did a piece of music that was entitled Till Men No Longer Die in War. That was a very famous quote by a great general, General George Marshall, who after the war, invented the Marshall Plan, which actually was the reason that many of the countries of Europe were able to continue. It was a very magnanimous thing that he came up with. But this piece of music, which is very dramatic and very moving, calls for a narrator. We got the idea some time ago that one of our former members, Bob Johns, longtime resident of Mount Prospect, he moved to Mount Prospect in 1955. Oh, wow. Bob is going to be 95 years old. Bob was asked if he would be the narrator. And then we came up with the idea, wouldn't it be great if you could wear your uniform, your actual Army uniform?
Thousands of brave men gave their lives on those beaches.
And since Bob is the same shape and size today as he was when he was discharged in 1945,
impressive.
He wore his actual uniform, the one he was discharged in 1945, and did the narration, which basically is a chronicling of the beginnings, the during, and the ending of World War II. And it was most amazing.
Oh, that's great, Ralph. And we actually got a chance to catch up with Bob Johns.
I was inducted on June 13th of 1941. I went into field artillery, and after the basic training, I was assigned to a 147th Field Artillery Regiment. It took about 5 days to get to Hawaii, and they pulled into Pearl Harbor for some repair to the rudder of this troop ship. Then we left there on December 1st, 1941, and on December 7th, we were out in the middle of the Pacific in this unarmed troop ship. We zigzagged all over the Pacific and around to the tip top of Australia, Darwin. It's an isolated seaport. The Australians were happy to see us because they were frightened of the invasion they expected from Japan. There's only 1,500 of us, and there's a 50,000 troop invasion force coming down from the Philippines, the Japanese. On the 19th of February, 1942, 110 Japanese bombers and attack planes hit Darwin, blew it out of the water, sunk 7 ships in the harbor, scraped and dropped anti-personnel bombs on us. I really don't like war. In fact, I hate it. And I think civilization ought to be smart enough to negotiate a difference of opinions between two nations without murder. And how long should we reach out with this helping hand? How long should we show compassion towards all nations, friend or foe? One reporter asked. And from the voice of a great warrior, from the heart of a true hero, came these words, till men no longer die in war. The narration is an outline of the history of General George Marshall and the Marshall Plan. It's a remarkably good piece of music composition done strictly for this program. I think about all those people that I worked with in the Army and what they risked and what they endured. And this was a war to defend ourselves. And there was a horrendous loss of life. And it was what those guys went through for their country is worth honoring on every Veterans Day.
A very, very moving story. But Ralph, really looking forward to your upcoming concerts here. Tell us a little bit more information about how our residents can find out more information on the upcoming concerts.
Well, as you know, we're very fortunate. The Mount Prospect Park District sponsors the band, and any phone call to RecPlex or any of the Park District facilities, of course, would be able to give information concerning the two concerts. The first one at Trinity United Methodist Church, the second one at St. Paul Lutheran Church, both at 4 o'clock, the 2nd and the 9th of December, and both free and open to the public.
All right, well, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I have to ask, though, Ralph, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Mary's Little Baby Boy.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm going to go with Jingle Bells. So we're having a lot of fun here. Ralph Wilder, for more information, you can always visit mppd.org. Here with Ruth Ewell at the Art Studio next to Milas Park in Mount Prospect. Ruth, we're getting close to the holiday season, and the kids are really working hard on some wonderful thing. We're talking about hands-on holiday workshop coming up on December 22nd. Tell us a little bit more.
Well, we like to do classes here this time of year. Obviously, it's a busy time of year for us, but we love to give the kids the opportunity to make their own projects. It's far different and I think far better than handing them a couple of dollars to go out and buy something for somebody. So the kids working with us today are day one of 7 weeks of hard work on homemade projects for everybody on their gift list. And there's a few other opportunities over the month of December to do that here as well, different ages and different times. So our hands-on holiday workshop is, I believe, on a Saturday. And it's a drop-in situation where if you don't have 7 weeks to give, like the kids working today, you can drop in and make a few things, which is better than none.
Yes, absolutely.
And then the Last Minute Gift Express is a really fun version of the same idea for, I believe, 3 to 6-year-olds.
Okay.
And of course with a little more help and a little more hands-on from us, but still the really nice feeling and sentiment of a homemade gift.
Absolutely. And what are the things that the kids can make?
Well, we have fun with it. Like if we don't put a wish list on paper, we have them think it through, and we cover all bases. When we're planning, we're looking at moms and dads and teachers and grandmas and aunts and uncles and brothers and sisters and pets, which is a very big, very high on the list is pets. So we kind of talk to each child and see where are they headed and make sure they've covered a lot of those bases.
Oh, that sounds so much fun. And we're talking about the winter holidays and then winter break for kids. So is that part of that as well? What could kids look forward to doing?
Winter break is run in the same kind of fashion, and that it's a drop-in situation, and they get to go to what we call our craft wall and pick out whatever projects they want. But it's after the actual holiday. But it is during those 2 weeks where, depending on the weather, choices of things to do is somewhat limited. We also have our working parents who have to take care of those winter break days, who are looking for something fun, not just having the kids go somewhere.
Right.
So it's in that same tradition that they choose their own project, but they are doing it, in that case, usually for themselves. For their room, to keep for themselves. And it's just something fun to do if it's too cold out to do anything else.
Absolutely, yes. Some inside heat is always appreciated in these colder winter months, but something also appreciated by myself, especially gingerbread houses. You're gonna have a gingerbread house party?
We've had the gingerbread house parties for, I'm going to say we're going on 8 years. And it's a wonderful company that does come in and it's hired by our park district. And it's very much a family fun event. You can work on a house singly, or we've had groups up to 6 people working on one house. And it's a real family situation where everybody's putting in their 2 cents.
Absolutely.
And the change we've made this year, which we're very excited about, is we always did it for years on just Sunday afternoon, 1 to 4. And this year we're offering a Friday night option. And I know that we've already got in our sign up a few just adults. So even though kids will mingle in, some people have chosen that Friday night option just for an adult get together. Yeah, but it's great fun. I'm sure the men would love that.
Oh, absolutely.
You and I are on board. You and I are on
board. We'll go together.
Yeah.
We'll be on a date together. Do they bring their own supplies, or is that all provided?
Everything is provided. You literally walk into, in fact, we've taken it a step further, and we even do preliminary setup of the house, because some people get very nervous about that. The company is excellent. They guarantee that it will go out the door boxed, beautiful, for display, to carry through the holiday season. There is nothing that anyone needs to bring. It's all here.
And then just to sign up, was it just beforehand, or how could?
Yeah, it's in our regular, it's published through our regular brochure, and it was available in the fall and coming out, or is out now in our new winter brochure. And yeah, it's very popular, very fun, Christmas music playing, snacks, it very much gets you in the spirit.
It sounds, so this is our date.
This is our date, we're doing it.
We'll go to the December 9th one here, the Gingerbread House Party, another workshop that seems like a lot of fun, the ornament workshop.
That's another one that we probably brought in about 3 years ago, and we're always just trying to keep in mind that people are their time is so broken and so committed at this time of the year, but they want to do a little something. So the ornament workshop is 10 to 3, and it's nice to be able to explain it to you because we write it as such that you drop in for 1 hour between that 10 to 3. You don't need to call and reserve the time, you just need to sign up for the class. We get all the pieces and parts ready. We know you're coming. We don't know when, but we know you're coming that day. Exactly. And it's 3 ornaments. Again, some people do it as a family. Some people drop the kids. They're simple, but they're very personal. Again, they're very homemade, very nice quality, and they go out the door bagged. And it's a little chance to do a little something.
A little something during the winter holidays here, Mount Prospect Park District. Ruth, thank you so much. The kids are working really hard behind me. For more information, visit mppd.org. Well, that wraps up this special holiday edition of Inside the Park. As always, for more information, you can visit www.mppd.org. For your host, Alyssa Ali, have a great holiday season from all of us at the Mount Prospect Park District.